Now, KCAU 9 News starts with your forecast first.
Hey, good evening, Siouxland. Taking a look out from the Cherokee camera, seeing conditions are pretty light rainfall-y out there as well, as we've seen for much of central and southern locations, with some fog that's appearing in the camera as well. So it's been more of a foggy day for central and eastern locations than compared to some of our western cities, as we see that currently most of the Siouxland area is in the 40s still, but there are some more 30s popping up now, with Estherville at 38 degrees and 239s over in Orange City and Storm Lake, but we're still remaining pretty similar, and I'll let you know how cool we'll get with a passing cold front as KCAU 9 News starts right now.
We are Siouxland proud. This is KCAU 9 News at 6.
And thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Tim Seaman. Sophie has the night off. The countdown to Christmas continues, with many folks making plans for the holidays and looking for ways to spend some time off. Meanwhile, Siouxland governmental leaders are already looking ahead, making plans for 2024. Siouxland priorities coming out of a legislative roundtable today in our top story at 6 o'clock. That discussion between Woodbury County supervisors, rural community leaders, as well as state lawmakers, putting a spotlight on a new Iowa law that limits how much revenue local governments can bring in through property taxes. All expressed a concern about budgeting once that law goes into effect. At issue at the forefront of many citizens' minds in 2023, the carbon capture pipelines and debate over eminent domain laws across Iowa. Numerous protests popped up during this past year. Supervisor Jeremy Taylor asking state lawmakers today how eminent domain could be better defined in the future.
Do we need to define specifically what a public good means? Probably need to tighten up to your point about private entities. When is it allowed to be used? When is it not? If we change those laws, then obviously the utility board has to operate underneath those rules. And I think that can help eliminate some of these problems in the future with future projects.
State lawmakers on hand today encouraging Woodbury County residents and all Iowans, in fact, to continue to call their elected officials, voicing their opposition or support for the carbon capture pipelines. However, Democrat J.D. Schulten said that there's another aspect to that effect if the pipelines move forward.
I see it's the governor's decision. She picks the IUB board. We've seen that with vouchers. We've seen that with a lot of different things. We could say the Senate, we can say the House, all that, but at the end of the day, if she says go, it sounds like it's going to go.
Other topics addressed at the roundtable include ways to attract more volunteers for fire departments and EMS, as well as secondary road maintenance. The 90th Iowa General Assembly is set to begin on January 8th of next year. With the new year does come a new legislative session across all three Siouxland states. The first day for the Nebraska unicameral will be January 3rd. That is the start of a 60-day session in Lincoln. That's because this is an even-numbered year. On odd-numbered years, Nebraskans would serve 90 days in the unicameral. As we just mentioned, Iowa's legislature is set to get started January 8th. It is its 100th session and will total 100 days this year as well. Meanwhile, South Dakota lawmakers with the shortest legislative session set to begin January 9th. It is the 99th session for South Dakota lawmakers. They'll be in session just 38 days. Tonight, Florida First Lady Casey DeSantis is here in Sioux City. She's expected at the Never Back Down, Sioux City headquarters on Pierce Street around 7 o'clock. A caucus training event is on the schedule, with doors already open there, with training set to begin at the bottom of the hour. Casey DeSantis met with voters in Sheldon, Cherokee, Ida Grove, as well as Lamar's earlier today. A couple of GOP presidential candidates will be coming to Northwest Iowa next week. Former United Nations Ambassador Nikki Haley will hold a town hall meeting in Carroll on Monday. Just today, Haley agreed to participate in a GOP debate at Drake University in Des Moines on January 10th. That's just 5 days before the Iowa caucuses. Governor DeSantis also has committed to that debate. Meanwhile, Texas pastor and businessman Ryan Binkley will have a holiday lunch at Franny's Cafe in Ottawa coming up Tuesday. He's also set to attend the Northwest Iowa Republican Women's Christmas Party. That's at 5 o'clock the same day at the Sioux City Country Club. Let's check back in with Victor. And as we mentioned, Victor, haze in the sky today, certainly a different feeling for folks who are out and about, perhaps doing some Christmas shopping on this Friday.
That's been the case, Tim. Even though we've enjoyed above average temperatures, we've been dealing with the little wet conditions that we've had as rainfall has been traced through most of the viewing area. Here in Sioux City, at the station at least, we've reported 700ths, but it's looking like the Gateway Airport hasn't gotten that much. We're a little bit closer towards what's been seen in Mapleton, Tacoma, and Norfolk, while down south, those rain totals are increasing. We'll see that those showers are expected to continue through the overnight hours as we see more rainfall as we progress through the evening, with temperatures dropping off into the 30s, and we'll start to see a little bit of mixing for tomorrow morning as those temperatures aloft do drop below the freezing point. So we'll be keeping an eye on that, but with surface temperatures staying above the freezing point, should be good. We'll just have to be a little cautious on bridges and overpasses. Back to you, Tim.
All right, Victor, thanks. Tonight, the entire congressional delegation from Iowa and South Dakota is urging the U.S. Air National Guard and the Department of Defense to support and fund military construction projects at Sioux City's 185th Air Refueling Wing. In a letter, the senators and representatives say that the crucial projects requested by the 185th should be considered to be included in future defense programs. This is as the base meets the design state milestones, which are required in the DoD's financial management regulation. Those projects needed by the 185th include runway replacement, runway extension, aircraft parking ramps, and construction of maintenance hangars as well as shops. Iowa's Economic Development Authority is partnering with a Rock Valley, Iowa company, Koima Ag Incorporated, receiving more than $4.5 million in capital investments to help expand the company's facility to bring in growth, which includes both warehouse and production space. That project is set to create a dozen new jobs. The company was also awarded tax benefits through the High Quality Jobs program. Well, a prehistoric fossil found in Siouxland back in 2015 now appears to be a landmark discovery. Sanborn roofer Tyler McDonald found a 4-inch fossil 8 years ago in a pile of gravel. After handing the fossil off to Morningside professor Kurt Spearing, it was later identified as a vertebrae from a mosasaur. That's a large marine animal found around 100 million to 65 million years ago when the T-Rex walked the earth. After years of studying, Speary says that this discovery is the first of its kind for the Hawkeye State.
Mosasaur has actually been found in Iowa, to my knowledge anyway. And this corner of Iowa is made of, the bedrock is marine sediment, so there was a period of time where this was entirely underwater.
Back in October, Spearing presented his findings to the Geological Society of America, and he is currently working on a scientific research paper for publication. We'll keep you posted.